Time for another lantern, right? Yeah, I am super excited to meet Zibai, man. Get all the juicy details.
Split the bamboo in the morning, dry it till night. Shape and bend it nice and tight.
Yow yow, chi-chi.
Cross the strands to form a pattern, coat in silk, and you have a lantern.
Yippee.
That's how you remember how to make a show lantern. Did you get all that, Chi-Chi?
Man, the fact that they're all so willing to just keep reteaching Chi-Chi about stuff is so sweet, man. If I remember correctly, Yao Yao and Chi-Chi had a character anecdote together. That was just absolutely adorable. Also, Yao Yao got a new outfit, right?
Morning, split bamboo, traveler. Then get silk, make Paimon.
Make Paimon. Yes, let's make another Paimon.
What? No, that doesn't even rhyme.
Look, it's them.
Hey, Yao Yao! Hey, Chi-Chi!
Hello.
Whoa, Traveler! Paimon, you're here! Happy Lantern, Rite?
Happy Lantern, right?
What you up to? I'm teaching Chi-Chi to make Shao lanterns. It's a real test of finger dexterity, so it'll help keep her nice and loose.
Yeah, gotta keep the zombie moving.
Yes, I do finger exercises to be a nimble zombie.
Yeah, valid to be honest.
Wanna try too, you two?
Thanks, but I already know how.
Oh, okay. Well, we need a whole bunch this year so it doesn't get too dark at night. Too dark? What does that mean?
We're getting like an eclipse?
Dr. Baiju has patients who got hurt walking at night.
Okay, never mind. I'm just thinking of the moons, man.
The moon disappeared, so it was too dark to see.
Did the moon just like disappear for a moment? It all went dark, and then the moon reappeared, and they're just like, okay, what just happened? Don't worry, we replaced it with a new one.
The moon disappeared? Like, behind the clouds?
It was Jeonju, the moon devourer.
Jeonju the who?
Changshan told me about it, but now I forgot.
The Moon Devourer. That's a name to write down. Yeah, I'm not too up to date with all the different things going on in Liyue. Kind of similar with Mondstadt. So when it comes to the Adepti and all the gods that kind of perished in Liyue, I'm not too up to date on it. So apologies if I do miss anything relating to that.
It's an old myth from Chenyu Vale about a
Chenyu Vale.
giant toad in the sky that eats the moon.
Interesting.
What? The moon gets eaten? It's just a story. It's not like there's actually a giant toad in the sky.
I mean, I can't roll it out, to be honest.
I asked Master about it, and she said myths are just insights into how the people of the past understood the world.
So did the moon really disappear?
Well, I didn't see it that night. But I've checked several nights since, and it's been there same as ever.
That's interesting, though. Kind of terrifying, though. Imagine you're just walking at night, and then the moon disappears, and you just cannot see anything. Genuinely terrifying.
According to Chi-Chi, though, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent someone to do some kind of serious investigation. So, I don't know. Maybe something did happen.
Whoops.
Ministry of Civil Affairs? This is starting to sound bad.
Might be our fault, my bad.
It's okay. You can fly. Even if it's too dark, you won't fall and get hurt.
It's still fly into stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon. Or someday you'll get a whole bunch of wrinkles and wake up looking like an old granny.
Foreshadowing.
What? Okay. No more frowning. But the Traveler can't fly. She could still fall and hurt herself, right?
Paimon, we've taken on like gods. I'm sure tripping on like a rock isn't gonna hurt us too much.
Don't worry. That's what the Shell Lanterns are for. As long as we make enough, Liyue Harbor will never go dark.
Yeah, and there's the giant lantern too.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Look, this year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon. With her watching over it, the moon will be safe for sure.
Mm-hmm. The White Horse.
A white horse? Wait, so that's the White Horse Adeptus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Legend has it she used to live on the moon. So if it were ever in danger, I'm sure she wouldn't just stand by and watch.
Daughter of Easteroth. Helped Zhongli during the Archon War, I believe. Like, she knew the Moon Sisters. Like, she is very, very interesting.
Huh. We've heard of the White Horse Adeptus before, but we never heard the part about her living on the moon. Probably because it's a folk legend from Chenyu Vale, so not a lot of people know about it. But recently, some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue, and the archaeological team even found evidence of ancient people worshipping an Adeptus who lived in a palace on the moon.
So cool, man.
It's kind of like how we write wishes on Shao lanterns and release them during Lantern Rite. The White Horse Adeptus would descend from the moon in her jade carriage and grant people's wishes.
And before, like, Long Gone was kind of destroyed as well, like, she seemed very close with the people there, right? So we're probably going to be learning about that a lot here.
Ooh, when did that happen? She sounds different from the other Adepti in Liyue.
Definitely got more on the resume.
It must have been a super long time ago, because even Master barely knows anything about this Adeptus.
So Madam Ping hasn't met the White Horse Adeptus either.
Nope. Kinda unbelievable, right? Yanfei said the White Horse Adeptus might even be a made-up legend, just like Janju the Moon Devourer.
Yeah, a made-up horse and a made-up toad.
I can definitely see the toad existing in the past, but it probably got destroyed like all the others, you know?
You're mistaken, children. The White Horse Adeptus really does exist.
Thank you, old man.
Oh, Mr. Liu from the Baiju Guest House. But how do you know that for sure?
Have you ever wondered how the guest house got its name, Yao Yao?
Baiju... White Colt. So, it's named after the White Horse Adeptus?
That's right. And that's because one of my ancestors was once blessed by the White Horse Adeptus.
Yes.
Wait, really? Tell us more! Tell us more!
Tell us the law.
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young girl. She was out gathering herbs and accidentally fell off a cliff, but the White Horse Adeptus rescued her.
Ah, is that the one in the teaser then? That's very cool.
Oh, that's it? I was expecting something a bit more... special? We've heard a whole bunch of stories like that before.
I don't know, blessed her with a story about the moons. Very important information.
Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the White Horse Adeptus saved my ancestor, she told her a story about the moon and the ancient kingdom of Langan.
That is so cool, man. So yeah, that does tie back into the teaser.
My ancestor was so captivated that she completely lost track of time. So much so, in fact, that when she returned to her village, she found nothing but a desolate ruin in its place.
Oh.
It was as if, without her knowledge, countless years had passed in the mortal world.
So that did happen then? Because I know she at the end she had that vision seeing someone like praying and that old person was like, oh, I haven't heard that name in a long while. So was she like seeing her future self there then?
Huh?
The most extraordinary part of all is that it turned out to be a dream.
Oh, okay, there you go.
When she woke up, she found herself at the bottom of the cliff, right where she had fallen.
Okay, I should have just let it play out.
Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the brim with rare herbs, it was as if nothing had happened. Until out of nowhere,
She saw the white horse jump over.
a horse's whinny echoed through the air. And when she looked up, she saw a pristine white horse leaping over the cliff.
Mm-hmm. So it's basically just one-to-one on the teaser. Very cool.
A white horse leaping over the cliff.
Wow, that sure is a crazy story. But now, it's starting to sound a bit too far-fetched.
Alright, Paimon, you're just a doubter.
Another skeptic. You sound just like my son. But I know it's true. Ancestral records don't lie.
Wait, so your son doesn't believe it happened?
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing, but he even wants to change the name of our guest house. It's a disgrace, I tell you, a disgrace.
Yeah, I think like believing it is kind of like one thing where it's like, okay, understandable if they don't, but going for so far as to change like the name that was kind of built upon that, yeah, no, that's kind of messed. Why does he want to change the name?
Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Starts going on about how the name doesn't attract enough customers and how we're losing business to Wangshu Inn. Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and Wangshu Inn aren't miles apart from each other.
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord's Rest? Paimon bets that would get people through the doors.
I don't think it's about coming up with a name that like gets people to come in. I think it's about remembering what it's built upon, what it symbolizes.
Geo Lord's Rest. I like that one.
This isn't about getting people through the doors. This is about disrespecting our ancestors. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be known. Teach my foolish son the error of his ways.
Alright, she'll be coming back, because they're gonna have to explain how she escaped the celestial prison. The only thing I can think of is that they said that the moon disappeared. So maybe when we pulled the real frost moon inside of Tivat, so it basically shattered through the false moon and its fake reflection, which Zibai was trapped in, and freed her. Unless she was trapped in the frost moon's reflection, but I don't know. That's the only way I can think of.
Paimon wants to learn more about this Adeptus. Hey, maybe we should ask Zhongli. Good idea. Mr. Zhongli is super knowledgeable. He can answer questions even Master has no clue about.
Yeah, if he wants to answer them. Any idea where we can find him?
Yeah, we just saw him having tea at third round knockout.
Classic.
Alright, then that's our next stop. Chi-Chi and I are gonna keep making Shao lanterns. Careful on the road.
Will do.
Goodbye, Paimon. Goodbye, traveler.
Goodbye, Chi-Chi. The realm of the clouds. Oh? Gorgeous, man. Sheesh. She looks so good, man. Right, are the Fatui lovebirds here? Where are they? Were they together last year? Honestly, can't remember. Unless they show up later. Oh, the Scott's here. Look at that. The childhood friends.
Oh, curious.
Impressive, right?
What are you looking at?
What's with all the commotion over here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! I have something amazing to show you! What is it?
Let's see it.
Huh?
Ooh.
Part of the moon is blacked out! Was it really eaten by a giant toad?
I wonder what's blocking it here, though. Unless, like, this is the real frost moon, and then behind it is the false moon. And then the shades were like, oh, wait, hold on a minute, that ain't right. Get rid of the false moon. I mean, there's probably another reason for it.
Huh. I didn't expect you to know the story of Jonju the Moon Devourer, Paimon.
Just learned about it.
Don't underestimate Paimon. She learned a whole bunch of things in Sumeru.
What do you mean? We literally just learned about it 5 minutes ago.
Jonju the Moon Devourer is a Liyue legend.
Well, knowledge knows no borders, so there.
Alright, I get Paimon's trying to brag because, you know... Actually, I think she got through, didn't she? I think Al Hatham said it in his letter somewhere. So, Paimon's making pretty good progress, I won't lie. She kind of popping off.
You're right about that, Paimon. But this dark circle doesn't look anything like a toad to me. A toad's egg, maybe? But that's about it. Oh, wait, Traveler! You've been in Nodcry, right? The people there worship the moon goddess. So you should know what's going on here.
Hey, look, this thing... yeah, this wasn't a thing in Nodcry either. We were quite busy in Nodcry. There was a lot going on.
Really? Not even in a place where people worship the moon?
But there's a celestial phenomenon called the lunar eclipse. Okay, so it was just eclipse.
Oh yeah! Master told me that the tale of Jianzhu, the moon devourer, was how ancient people explained a certain celestial phenomenon.
But what is it exactly? Some kind of omen of disaster?
Nope, just a natural phenomenon. But this lunar eclipse seems different.
How so?
A lunar eclipse usually starts from the outer edge, true?
Oh, but in this picture, the moon is being covered from the center. So this can't be a normal eclipse.
Very interesting.
Then it's still an omen of some impending calamity?
Yeah, I mean, there is definitely a calamity coming. It's only a matter of time.
We never said that.
Where did this picture come from?
Ugh, some crazy customer left it at the restaurant. Just thinking about it gives me the chills.
Spooky?
Attention, everyone.
Oh.
As the auspicious festival season approaches, I have an announcement to make.
Pop
I,
off.
Lu Xiong, am on the verge of becoming one of the most renowned archaeologists in all of Liyue Harbor. No,
Wow.
scratch that. In all of Tibet.
Impressive.
Even though I never trained at a prestigious academy, I've still managed to dig up tons of treasures. And I understand practically a whole dictionary's worth of big words, too.
Very proud of you, well done.
Like my pops always says, no pain, no gain. And I haven't had it easy, that's for sure. So, it's definitely my turn to make a name for myself.
Yeah, don't give her any more alcohol. You know, she's had too much.
What's the deal with her?
No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of perch stew?
What? You don't believe me?
Okay, calm down.
I'm telling you, I dug up treasures from the ancient nation of Longan. I even got a picture of Jeonju devouring the moon.
Oh. Okay, so it was a picture of the past.
Longan? Jeonju? What is she even talking about?
Sounds like she's a few perches short of a stew, if you know what I mean.
So what if blackback perch stew is my favorite? Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Hey, she's going a bit off the rail.
Whoa, what are you doing?
You're just a stupid, ignorant man, and I'm gonna kill you.
God damn, okay. Tone it back a little bit.
Young lady, you need to calm down.
What? So you're looking down on me now too? How about I take you both out then? How does that sound?
Don't want to do that.
This is a place for dining. If you wish to take me out, you'll have to do it elsewhere.
Don't act like you're better than me. Do you know who I am? I'm about to be the most famous archaeologist in all of Liyue. No, Tibet.
Wow.
Show me some respect.
Show her, just give her a, you know, a very light tap. You know, that still might be enough to blow her jaw off, but still.
It's respect you want? Very well. For the sake of the other customers, we'll do this your way.
Oh, there she goes.
What? So Shen has started the fight?
The other person seemed like she was looking for a fight.
She had no choice. The woman pulled a shovel out of nowhere and started going crazy, flipping tables left and right. She even injured 2 other customers. Shenna did what she had to do to restrain her, then took her to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Wonder if, like, whatever she found, she, like, went insane.
Thank goodness Aunt Shenhe was there. Or who knows what might have happened.
Yeah. I started cleaning up after all the commotion, and that's when I found this photo. I thought it might be the one she dropped, so I rushed over to show someone.
Okay, so it's what happened in the past then. So basically that's what they saw before the calamity happened.
She said she took a photo of Jeonju the Moon Devourer. This must be it.
Can we really trust what she said, though? Clearly, something is going on with her.
Paimon's got a point. It sounds like she wasn't acting right at all. How do we know she wasn't possessed by some kind of evil spirit?
I mean, possible.
Aunt Shenhe would have noticed if she was possessed.
True.
All right. But what about the part about Longan and the treasure she found?
What about it?
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost?
You know, me and Hutel think along the same lines.
One so powerful that even Miss Shenhe couldn't sense its presence.
Your imagination is something else, Hu Tao. Why would an ancient ghost come to Wanmin restaurant, huh? To eat my blackback perch stew?
Your food do be kind of slapping.
Hey, it could happen. I'd want to eat your food if I was a ghost.
Wait a second. She mentioned the ancient nation of Longon, right? Paimon's heard that somewhere before.
It's where the chasm was, right? Well, before it turned into the chasm.
You know what? My brother mentioned that some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue recently. Mostly colored glass, fine jade, and bronze relics.
Mm-hmm. Because that's how, like, Chenyu Vale is kind of tied into it, because their stuff is, like, mostly jade.
Some of the text inscribed on them has already been deciphered. There were some poetic verses, but the word long gone popped up as well.
Long gone or jade?
So, does that mean this Longon place is real?
Gotcha.
Still, Paimon knows we've heard the name somewhere before. Do you remember, Traveler?
Paimon, we were literally just told this like 10 minutes ago. The owner, Paimon.
Right! His ancestor heard about it from the White Horse Adeptus. The White Horse Adeptus? Oh, so you must have been to see the giant lantern already. Yep. And it turns out that the White Horse Adeptus is super mysterious too. Even Madame Ping hasn't met her.
Wait, I thought she was the gold-eyed Celadon mare of the Eight Adepts.
That's just the interpretation you believe in, Hu Tao. There are other theories out there too. The elders of Qingce village believe that during the Archon War, a white horse leapt from a clear spring, transforming into an Adeptus who aided Rex Lapis in battle.
Okay, so it was during the Archon War that she aided Zhongli, which is very interesting.
In Chenyu Vale, some of the tribes take her to be the daughter of time and trace her deeds to an even earlier era.
Oh, cool, dude.
Yet in other ancient texts, including the relics I just mentioned, she appears as an emissary who listens to mortal wishes, bestowing the blessings of the heavens and moon upon the mortal realm.
All true, apparently, from what we've read about.
Which is why we write our wishes on Shao lanterns.
That's so complicated. So what's the verdict? Which version is the truth?
All of them.
I'm afraid there's no definitive answer to that.
You two have been all over Teyvat. Do you have an idea?
We as players do? Traveler? I have no idea.
Nope, sorry. We were actually on our way to ask Zhongli. He knows even more about this kind of stuff than us.
Ah, looking for a consultant, huh? He's having tea with Miss Linlong. Shigu Antiques is hosting an exhibition tonight.
Ooh.
An exhibition? For what?
All those antiques Sing just mentioned. So if you head to the big ship docked in the harbor tonight, I'm sure you'll find him.
Yeah, it makes sense why Zhongli's gonna be interested in it. Thanks, Hu Tao. We'll check it out.
So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs to ask about the White Horse Adeptus? We might be able to find out more about the recent moon situation, too.
Because Zhongli was probably close with Zibai, right? If she was willing to help him during the Archon War.
If you're heading to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, could you give them this picture for me? Since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least. It might even help the Ministry with their investigation.
Of course. Let's go.
Ha! Alright! We're off!
Oh, wait! I almost forgot! Happy Lantern Rite!
Happy Lantern, right?
Come have a meal with us when you're free. We'll be there, or we'll be... square.
Nailed it. Off we go.
Thinking about it now, could it be possible that photograph was a fake?
A fake? You mean like the customer fabricated it to gain academic recognition?
Still possible.
Nice one, Chongyun. I never even thought of it like that.
How about we go check out that place tonight? I know exactly where it is.
I mean, it probably has some sort of importance.
All right.
I'll get scolded if I get home too late.
The childhood friends going on another adventure?
Live a little, Sing-Cho. You act like this is a first for you. Worst comes to worst, we'll get Xiangling to cook you something delicious, okay?
Huge.
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it's worth the risk.
You were just waiting for the promise of free food, weren't you?
True.
Fine. It's a plan then. We'll meet up tonight.
It's just really sweet remembering that, I can't remember if it was a fan work. I'm pretty sure it was. As them as like children and them going on that adventure. Because I think that was animated when Zhangling met Guoba, right? So that's just the thing I keep recalling. It's so sweet. I thought that was Shanolan for a moment.
And your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lanyan?
Yes. On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark. That's what the signs are indicating.
Terrifying.
Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit. But he discussed it with several other elders from our clan, and their conclusion was the same.
I mean, if we're going by the picture as like a reference, then a calamity may follow.
It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well.
You mean the whole thing? About the legend of Jianju the Moon Devourer? Happening in real life?
I think that's a new voice of Kaching, right?
Yes, that's one of them.
I can't recall the last time we heard Kaching, to be honest.
So it's true. I thought it was just a rumor.
It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate the phenomenon's gonna happen again. I'm not sure this bodes well.
Let's remain optimistic for now. We're making progress interpreting the artifacts, and Ganyu is consulting with the Adepti as we speak. Besides, apart from the incident at Wanmin Restaurant, there haven't been any other moon-related disturbances.
Minglong, Kaching, and Lanyan, you're all here!
Hello, squad.
Oh, Traveler! And Paimon! It's been a while. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Yes, Happy Lantern Rite. What brings you here, though? I thought you'd be in the harbor enjoying the Shao Lanterns.
I'm here for the law, Kaching.
You're certainly not the type to visit Yujing Terrace for no reason. Is there something I can help you with?
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our friends during the festive season?
Yeah, what she said, but we are here because of an important reason.
I was only teasing. You're welcome to visit us anytime you wish. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about? We have something to show you. Here, take a look!
Boom.
Whoa! Something really did take a chunk out of the moon.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jianju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing. Where did you get this picture? From Xiangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have dropped it.
Wait, is this Chawang Terrace?
Yeah, is something wrong?
No, it's just where I'm from. It said that Chawang Terrace was where the ancient people of Chenyu Vale communicated with the heavens.
Ooh, okay. So it might have been a picture that was taken in present day, but what she saw kind of was like a prophecy, pretty much. Potentially?
And in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chawang Terrace. I was just surprised, that's all. It's probably just a coincidence.
So maybe Zibai was trying to send a message?
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
There you go. That's the location of Long Gone.
The chasm? So, that place is involved too? According to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, her father and grandfather are merchants in Liyue Harbor, and her mother and grandmother grow tea in Chaoying Village. A few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall, and ended up excavating some artifacts in the chasm area. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are set to be featured in an upcoming exhibition. Then, of course, the incident at Wanmin Restaurant occurred. We suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with quite the shock.
Probably got a massive lore reveal and she was like, God damn, okay.
And now, it seems like she also went to Chawang Terrace and took that picture of the moon disappearing.
Oh, unless she took it on the night the moon did disappear then. in the process of the fake moon disappearing because it was being replaced by the real moon. So it was rather that or Zibai just broke out, which just caused like a massive hole to like appear. I don't know, man.
The chasm, Chuang Terrace. Things are getting pretty complicated.
How's the Lu Zhangzheng doing now?
She's not in a good mental state. So we took her to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some help. Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, you seem invested in this case too.
Gladly. Once again, I feel like we could just get to the point of it the moment we talk to Zhongli. If he tells us anyway. The man definitely likes keeping secrets from us.
Then let's head there now.
Now that I see this picture, it looks less like a piece of the moon was eaten, and more like something is obscuring it.
But what sort of thing could block out the moon?
So maybe it is one of the points that I brought up before, that maybe the thing, like, what was blocking it was the real frost moon after it got brought in. Or maybe it was the case that when we were pulling the moon down, since the frost moon was getting closer to the firmament, maybe the beams of like moonlight were causing it like a shadow to appear on the firmament, and that's when the photo was taken. Potentially.
Ah, Lady Yu-hung. Oh, and the Traveler and Paimon are here as well.
Hello, Baju.
What a pleasant surprise. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
I hope we're not interrupting Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, however, it would be best not to disturb her rest.
Valid. Is her condition that bad?
It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. And she refused to cooperate when we tried to check her over. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest for 2 days.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping for.
So, unless, like, something is affecting her, some kind of curse, maybe it's abyssal related, since it did come from the chasm.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation than anything else. She hasn't lost her mind.
So maybe she is, like, slowly being affected by the abyss, and it's only gonna get worse.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept insisting she was going to be famous far and wide. Well, it might not be far and wide, but she certainly made a name for herself around Yujing Terrace. Even some of the Qixing know who she is.
Yeah, have you ever seen anything like this, Baiju?
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be haunting her.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm? Or the moon above Chuang Terrace that night?
Both. Maybe more. We don't know.
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take our leave then, Dr. Baiju.
Of course. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to stop by.
Will do, Baiju.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition tonight?
Yeah, again, guys, can we, like, at least do, like, a purity test on them, you know? Just make sure they're not affected by anything abyssal related. Because, we've been down there. It's bad.
That's right. Are you planning to attend?
Yeah, we wanted to have a talk with Zhongli anyway, and now Paimon's even more curious about these relics.
Would you like to tag along?
I would, except every item in the exhibition had to be registered with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. So I'm afraid it's been spoiled for me. I reviewed them all myself.
Ah, the spoilers. Feels bad.
There are some rather peculiar artifacts, that's for certain. We're still working on decoding the ancient text that appears on them.
Very interesting.
Yeah, the word jade appears a whole bunch, doesn't it?
Huh? How did you know?
Paimon has been learned in Sumeru.
Shincho told us. He said there were some ancient poems on them too.
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. We believe they're direct references to the ancient nation of long gone. As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more like ceremonial language used to worship the moon and the gods.
Which, to be fair, was pretty common back then.
The moon and the gods?
Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. You two should head over. There's an
Let's
usher
go.
at the harbor who will lead you to the venue.
Do we need an invitation?
Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liyue have a great respect for our history and are eager to learn from it.
Huge.
Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Linlong, the owner of Shigu Antiques. As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cultural exhibition of this scale, where people can learn all sorts of information about the past.
Yeah, hopefully we do kind of get some big lore drops. Like, a lot of the past does need remembering, especially in this world, you know? Some people made some very big sacrifices.
Guess we're in for a real treat tonight, then.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Have a great time. There's still more artifact decoding work I need to finish, so we'll have to part ways here. After seeing the picture you brought, there's a few ideas I'd like to follow up on.
You're hard at work even during festival season? Ha! You haven't changed one bit, Ka-Ching.
Always a hard worker.
I'm simply fulfilling the responsibilities of my position. That's all. All right. I should get going. See you later.
Goodbye, Ka-Ching.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find that usher.
Lantern Rite's always just so beautiful, man.
Whoa! Look at all the antiques on this ship! It's almost too much to take in!
Yeah, keep an eye out for Dad.
Greetings. I trust you've been well since last we met?
Zhongli. I think the last time we saw him was in Chenyu Vale, right? He was avoiding New Valette.
Aha! Speak of the devil! You're right where Hu Tao said you'd be.
Ah, so Director Hu gave me away, did she?
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business. We know you just do whatever you feel like.
I mean, especially when it comes to ancient stuff. This is something he has close ties to.
Yo, Traveler, Paimon, what's up?
Beidou!
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite, Yunjin.
Beidou! Yunchin! It's great to see you! You're here for the exhibition too?
Yes. When I heard these artifacts were from ancient times, I just knew I had to come learn more about them. I mean, what a discovery, right?
Hey, make some banging songs out of it. These are definitely stories that need to be told, so Yunjin is definitely the person that we need.
Yeah, Ningguang pretty much said the same thing. She thought coming here might help culture me up or something. But as you know, I'm more of a fists and punches type of person. I doubt one exhibition is gonna change that.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet. That takes far more skill than just fists and punches.
True.
Plus, at the end of the day, you still decided to come, even though you didn't have to listen to Ningguang.
Well, it was from Ningguang though, wasn't it? Of course she would come.
Well, she's the Tianquan. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her bidding, how's that gonna look?
Good excuse, Beidou.
You sure know how to think from her perspective, huh?
I guess I do. Anyway, how's everyone enjoying the exhibition? I guess I do. Anyway.
I mean, they always have something going on during Lantern Rite, don't they, so...
I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Oh, huge.
Wait, so we can buy this stuff?
You know, normally I would be like, oh yeah, I've got a bunch of like millions of Mara that I can spend. However, I've recently been upgrading a lot of characters and I don't know where that money went, man. Just poof, gone.
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private collectors. As long as both parties reach an agreement, you can make an offer of Mora or an equivalent trade. Well, shall we continue our conversation as we look around?
Let's go! Paimon's super curious about all this stuff.
I actually am as well. Give me the law. Tell us, Zhongli. Tell us. Oh, there's the toad. Saw a horse as well.
Look at this painting! There's a huge toad on it. Could it be?
Mm-hmm, the two legends.
Huh. This material is quite unusual. It doesn't look like paper. More like silk, or some other kind of fabric.
Just everywhere she's depicted is so cool.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Huh. Well spotted. This is a painting of Jianju, the Moon Devourer, made primarily with mulberry silk. Such craftsmanship is rarely seen in modern-day Liyue.
Ha! Jianju toad made it super obvious.
Yeah, Zhongli, can you tell us more about this thing? Zibai I know about, but yeah, the toad I have no knowledge on. Frog do be packing.
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
It could be.
No! It's a kind of lunar eclipse. You heard about how the moon disappeared recently, right?
Oh, yeah. You're saying a toad did that?
Maybe in the past? I don't know, I feel like Nodcry had something to do with why the moon disappeared for everyone else.
That's what the legend says.
So, nothing to do with food then. Noted.
And the figure next to the toad, is that the White Horse Adeptus? From the stories I've heard, her palace lies on the moon.
That would seem to be a logical assumption.
Was this excavated from the chasm?
No. In fact, this item was discovered in Chenyu Vale, and many years ago at that.
So it's probably something they kept on them when they were evacuating Long Gone, right?
Oh, so it's from Chenyu Vale?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as cinnabar and azurite, which are usually found within stratified rock.
Because whilst they were, like, retreating from Long Gone, they probably brought a lot of, like, scriptures like this.
This suggests its place of origin may very well have been the chasm.
You could have just started with that.
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. I had only ever heard the legend of Jianzhu the Moon Devourer. But now, seeing it depicted in this painting, I wonder, if I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for a new opera. Though I'm not quite sure who the painting belongs to right now.
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of Mora, you could offer the lyrics to said opera as recompense.
Potentially?
The lyrics? But to whom?
Why, to me, of course. I am the owner of this painting, after all.
Of course he is, man.
Wait, so you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition? No wonder you knew so much about the painting.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason why he knows so much about the painting.
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique? My work could never possibly be of equal value.
You are totally wrong about that. Keeping stories alive and spreading them, that is definitely a lot more important. Especially in this world, holy. The amount of times like things get covered up or lost or rewritten, you need to try so hard to keep preserving history.
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are in a league of their own.
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this painting is nothing but a lifeless artifact.
For some reason, him saying that just made me think like, oh yeah, she's currently in the Celestial Prison.
In your hands, however, it could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely. Quite the worthy exchange, no?
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish writing it. It certainly won't be ready this year.
That's totally fine, as long as the message gets passed along.
Allow me to be equally forthright, Miss Yoon. This silk painting is merely a copy I made of the original work. There is no need for such concern over its value.
Huh? So it's a fake?
Or is he lying? Because it could be both.
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli. I pride myself on having some knowledge of antiques, but I didn't notice anything that would point to it being a replica.
Unless like the original work he's talking about is the fact that he saw it in person and he just redrew it from memory. Because if so, that would be so sweet.
You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Zhongli.
You flatter me. All that said, Miss Yoon, you must accept. Truly, I insist.
Huh. He's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
A true scam artist. But yeah, I mean, I can also see the possibility that it is the real painting and he's just lying to make her feel better, so she'll take it on.
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli. Rest assured, I'll be sure to return the favor.
I shall look forward to it.
Man, that was quite the find. I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off to Ningguang.
Of course.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Oh, I saw the carriage.
Wow. This bronze war chariot is really something.
It must have quite the story behind it. I've never seen anything like it before.
It does indeed. Made of jade as well.
Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a carriage made of Celadon jade was unearthed in the chasm. A copper canopy. A body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns. Yes, this must be the one. A precious piece indeed.
So I wonder if the people remade it after seeing her constantly, right? Just seeing her ride across the sky, they decided to make like a sculpture of that. Unless this is like her actual chariot, but it's shrunk down somehow.
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Crazy to think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
Too often, we view the past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life. And that's only after a few decades or so of separation. If one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time is not always a force that pushes things forward.
Yep, I mean, we know how advanced people were in the past. Not just people, but the dragons as well.
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civilization in their own right.
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. Ningguang's gonna be so jealous, don't you think?
Has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beidou?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigu Antiques. Nice to meet you. This exhibition has been amazing so far.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons like you and Mr. Zhongli, of course. As for this war chariot, it was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Hoishan Hall. The price comes in at 90 million mora.
Damn. Was this the same team that that woman was on, the one that went mad?
How much?
90 million? Woo, looks like my eyes were a bit too big for my wallet.
I can't afford that anymore. I'm poor.
Quite a bargain.
A bargain? 90 million more I could feed Paimon for like 1,000 years.
I mean, if it is like her actual carriage, that's for some reason it's just like shrunk down, then yeah, 90 million is a bargain.
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered an antique worth that kind of mora too.
Damn.
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh. Paimon's worth way more than that.
Not wrong, to be honest. How much would our spaceship go for? Okay, I'm gonna sidetrack real quick. But you know how there's kind of been the talks that Paimon is like the ship's AI in some way? So the ship AI was the primordial one, since we know there's like two different Paimons, right, in the mail system. How I'm viewing it is that, you know how we kind of saw with Columbina, she split her authority, soul, and body into 3 sections? What if it was the case that the primordial one was basically the full thing in the past, right? It was developing to do its, you know, business. And then once the thing with the travelers came about and that plan started kind of unraveling, the primordial one then split 2 of them up, so their body and soul turned into Paimon here, whilst the authority still remained, you know, up there. So the rules of Tevat are still in place. So the reason why the heavenly principles are asleep and hasn't appeared is because they're down here, in front of us. Or maybe it's the case that Paimon here is only like the body or potentially the soul. Oh yeah, because maybe Paimon here is the soul, the ship is the body, and then the rules are the authority. If we're going by the same rules as Columbina, right? Because with Columbina, her body was Nodcry, she was kind of born from that. Her soul was in Lunatar, and then her authority was within the Frost Moon. And it wasn't until like all of them came together that she regained everything. So maybe it'll be the same with Paimon. If Paimon ever goes to the moon to get to our ship, or we get closer to the heavens, then something may click into place and Paimon regains everything. So yeah, if that schizo theory is true, then Paimon is worth a lot.
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm sure it's worth it.
Beidou's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
Shush.
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong.
Oh, damn.
Someone will come by with the payment.
Okay, I respect it.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain.
After the exhibition ends, I'll have someone deliver it to the Alcor.
Beto's just like, you know what, even if I can't afford it, I'm just getting Ningguang to pay the rest of it.
Actually, could you send it straight to Yujing Terrace? I'd like for the Tianquan to see the proof of my discerning eye for herself.
Understood.
Great. Yunjin and I both found something. What about you three? Want to keep perusing? And don't worry about the Mora. It's all on me.
Oh.
Nobody's going home empty-handed tonight.
Beto, you just said your eyes were a bit too big for your wallet. How big is your wallet?
I appreciate your kindness, Captain. But I'm afraid I have some private matters to discuss with Miss Linlang.
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon.
Yes.
Perhaps you would like to accompany me.
Yes, please.
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our price range it's not even funny?
Paimon, shush, we're getting law.
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself. I wouldn't pass up this opportunity if I were you, Paimon.
She does not speak on our behalf.
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
Always. We should always at least check it out.
Yeah, guess you're right. Taking a quick look isn't gonna cost us anything. Let's go!
What is it? Oh, thank you, Columbina. Just talking about you.
These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli.
Oh, okay.
Wow! So many styles! What kind are these?
Is this part of her, like, staff that we saw in the trailer? Because I remember seeing this kind of pattern in the trailer of that kind of staff-looking thing being repaired or breaking. I can't remember which one.
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chen Yu Vale's rain jade, right, yes?
Oh, yeah! So these pieces are all used in the rain jade ceremony?
Well, you may not know, Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, Chen Yu Vale was known for a different ceremonial tradition that also involved jade.
Jade is very important.
The Bi is used to honor heaven, the Cong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Jiang to honor the south, the Hu to honor the west, and the Huang to honor the north. These form the 6 ritual jades.
So I wonder if Zibai's the one that oversees that entire thing then. That was her original kind of purpose, I guess. Honor the heavens, which she did. Honor the earth, which she did. Honor everywhere else.
It's unfortunate, however, that Miss Linlong's set is missing both the Gui and Hu pieces.
I wonder if we need all of them to help kind of bring back Zibai, right? Or that'll play a part in freeing her from the prison, if she isn't free already.
I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time. It's proved difficult to track them down, even for our establishment.
No matter. You happen to have precisely the piece I was looking for.
Yep.
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Zhongli. It isn't one of the 6 ritual jades.
Oh, I thought all of them were. Okay. Because we know that one was in Zibai's trailer. I remember seeing that kind of pattern on one of the staffs. What is it?
An affect belonging to an old acquaintance of mine.
Damn.
An old acquaintance? One of your collector friends, Mr. Zhongli?
Yeah.
You could say that. Traveler, take a closer look.
Alright. Elemental sight, maybe?
Huh. It doesn't look all that special to Paimon. Just seems like a broken artifact.
There's a crescent moon.
Indeed. It's been thousands of years since the moon has appeared in such a form.
So, in the past, the moon wasn't always full. Then, could this missing chunk be from when Jianzhu devoured part of the moon?
Probably a lot of things happened in the past.
It's worth looking into.
Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. I had no idea how special this piece was. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
Oh, that is far too generous, Miss Linlang.
Huge.
Not at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance to appreciate these snapshots of history. So holding an exhibition like this has been a lifetime wish of mine. And it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Zhongli.
I merely put in a good word with a few acquaintances of mine.
Very humble.
And it had a profound impact. Without your recommendation, I doubt half of these collectors would have come to the exhibition. So, on both a personal and professional level, I owe you my thanks, Mr. Zhongli.
Yeah, he's making sure history doesn't die.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
We're being very rude today, Paimon. Nope. Zhongli, you knew! Scheming little thing, isn't he? He's exactly like Venti, man. What just happened? How did I get here? So yeah, I always pair Venti and Atlas together with kind of them doing stuff behind the scenes to make sure everyone is guided to the right place. But Zhongli's also kind of fits into that boat now and again. Like, obviously he knows a lot more than he lets on. A lot of things he can't tell us because of the contract. Oh, and I'm hearing her music. God damn, man. That light ahead looks like it could be an exit. I should check it out. Oh, we do have the outfit here. Traveler, you should be wearing this at Lantern Rite. Show it off to everyone. Where are you guiding me? Oh, golden light.
3, 5, 7.
Hello, Zibai. What do those numbers mean?
11, 13, 17.
Unless, like, she's just trying to keep herself entertained. I mean, there's only so much you can do in a prison. Who said that?
19, 23, 29.
31? There she is. Hello, Zibai.
You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child?
Just doing it to keep herself entertained.
The same loneliness as them. It seems to exist in your heart as well.
We've met for 2 seconds, been read like a book. Who are you?
Me? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
That's what time does. It erodes your memory. And what she said in the teaser, like she's probably been here for a very long time. What is this place?
The shadow of the moon? Or a dream of time?
Oh, damn. This is definitely the shadow of the moon, yeah.
I'm sorry. No one has asked me such things before. I've been here for so long. There is much I have forgotten.
So yeah, she can see the world from here. That's just even more upsetting. So yeah, she did see the passage of time then. So she did just see the people she cared about just like grow without her. And time just eroded that memory. Jesus. Did you bring me here?
I know nothing of your arrival. All I know is the longing in people's hearts. Yet, I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. Perhaps that is what brought you here.
Moonlight's guidance. Does she mean Columbina? Probably. Very connected with the moon.
You seem confused. Perhaps I can help in some way.
How do I get out of here?
The path home is... that direction. I believe someone told me that before.
Someone told you?
But I was never able to reach the end.
I mean, we did see it, like, every time we walked closer to it, it got further away. Because I don't know if this is similar to the moon reflection that Columbina and the moon goddesses were trapped in, but that area trapped divinity, not the actual, like, body. So maybe this is somewhat similar to that, if it follows the same rules.
You should take a look.
How about we go together?
No need. It would seem... my time has already run out.
We'll piece together those memories.
Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine upon you.
God damn it, man. Just seeing the effects of time. Zhongli, did you know that was gonna happen?
Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Oh, we went kind of back in time. Weird. I'm back.
Your complexion looks rather ashen, traveler. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, did you know that was gonna happen, Zhongli? That was just a very big coincidence, you know? Oh, traveler, have a closer look at this. This thing of an old acquaintance of mine.
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt?
I just met the strangest person.
Huh? What are you talking about? You were right here the whole time.
Ah, I see. I'm afraid we must take our leave, Miss Linlong. My friend has taken ill and I must escort her to get some rest.
Yeah, Zhongli, better explain.
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Let's go.
Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the jade token. Charge the expense to the Wangsheng funeral parlor if you would.
Utao's just gonna look at the bill and be like, huh? God damn. Hey look, they're here.
Guess someone's thinking of me. Huh, but this late at night?
Hey yo. That was a day joke.
Must be that consultant of yours. I bet he's out there spending all year more at the exhibition.
Yeah, he'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him. Let's focus on the moon. We gotta see if it gets eaten tonight.
God, it's always so cool seeing these four together, man. Seeing the childhood friends just go on an adventure. Especially in this place. This place is beautiful.
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here all night, and the moon's the same as ever.
It is quite late, and Chongyun's getting tired.
Oh, give him a nice pop.
How about we head back? We can come back another time.
Head back? Already?
Do you know how much we climbed?
Actually, I do have a new dish I'm testing out tomorrow. And as part of my New Year's resolution, I'm trying not to oversleep.
All right. Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Let's go.
Watch it happen as soon as they leave. Yep. Classic.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Yeah, no, didn't like that. Don't do that ever again. That was like the same glitch we got at end of Act 8. Oh. Yeah, I hate glitchy and distortion. Just goes right through me. Oh, that's so weird, man. What does it mean? Is that one of Dottoro's zones? Shut up! I couldn't get a good look.
Aren't we going to rest? Why did you bring us here?
Okay, I don't know if I just like was looking at that wrong, but that definitely looked like one of Zhongli's like domains that we saw in Nordcry. Oh my god, man. I can't move on. I just keep thinking about it. Since it went by so quick, I didn't see the edges like fully. Like, I don't know if I saw those like digital lines on it or not. Oh man. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm reading too much into that, but the whole glitchy business, because that's the exact same thing we saw in Nordcry, right? Like, it panned to the moon and then the title screen came up and it glitched. The fact that like the glitchiness is resolving around the moon, and from what I saw in that split second, it looked like one of Dottoro's like domains, just very small. Or big, I guess, since it's like from this point of view, it's quite large. So maybe he's just doing like quick bursts of it to keep disguised. It's not like a permanent thing. Dottoro is a menace. He isn't that easy to get rid of.
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just happened to her.
Yes, please.
Oh, right. Paimon's confused, though. She could have sworn you were there the whole time.
Paimon, it's been a very common occurrence for the traveler to just like pass out or zone out and see something. It's happened to us multiple times already. You explain your mysterious encounter in the space. My mind's just been thrown through a loop after seeing that.
It sounds like her spirit formed an inexplicable connection with the being in that space.
Was it the White Horse Adeptus?
Ah, you suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, The being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus, and the original owner of this jade token. Her name is Zibai.
Wait, does that mean she's inside this token?
Potentially, unless this is just linking to the moon's reflection. Or maybe, yeah, she isn't even in the moon reflection. Maybe she is just like, or maybe it is the case that her physical body is just broken and her soul is trapped inside of her token. Because we did see in the trailer, she was defending against a celestial nail, which, again, absolutely wild.
No, she does not reside within this token, but rather within the moon's shadow.
Okay.
This token is merely a medium.
Yeah, a connector. The moon's shadow. What do you mean?
Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Notcry. You and your friend brought the Frost Moon back to Tevat.
Oh, yeah, because all the Archons were informed, weren't they? I forgot about that. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, so I didn't know if the Archons were fully up to date with everything. I know they were kind of informed with what Dottore was doing and, you know, his reign of terror. But I assume they were also informed afterwards, like, yeah, the crisis is done, and they were probably told some important information as well.
Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands of years?
We never really thought about it, but it must have been a fake, right? A fake moon!
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happens to be the prison that confines Zibai to this day.
Which I'm kind of surprised, though, because I thought pulling in the Frost Moon would have, like, dispelled the prison. Or maybe she's still in the shadow, but maybe the projection of the moon's gone, but the shadow, like, is still there, I guess.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? Then we need to rescue her! But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right? Where did the fake moon go? And why can't Paimon see it?
Mm-hmm.
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, it is disintegrating bit by bit. It's a process that comes and goes.
So maybe that's also why she's losing her memories then.
When it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow disappears and becomes invisible to the eye.
Oh, so was that the glitchiness? So maybe that shadow's just gonna keep getting smaller and smaller then, and once it's fully gone, Zibai is also gone? Oh, that's bad. So maybe on the day like the moon fully disappeared, it was because that process just died because of what happened in Notcry. So the shadow fully like covered the moon. I see, okay.
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon right now?
So the recent lunar eclipse, it was the fake moon, wasn't it? Honestly, that's a much better kind of outcome than the Dottore theory. Obviously, even if it's not Dottore, he's still alive, you know. He's probably got some kind of backup cooking in the background.
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
You said it's disintegrating. When will there be nothing left?
My hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the periods of disintegration. After all, when you experienced that episode just now, it was precisely when Miss Linlong spoke of her own wish.
I see. Because that's what Zibai did. She fulfilled people's wishes.
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus answers people's wishes? The legend must be true then. So, that means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake moon will disintegrate, right? Then it won't be long before the White Horse Adeptus is free!
I think that's the worst case scenario, Paimon. If it fully disintegrates, I think she goes along with it.
Quite the contrary. After countless years trapped inside, the two have merged into one. When the moon shadow is gone, Zibai will cease to exist in this world.
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back, we actually hurt the White Horse Adeptus?
It was the only way, man. Like, if we didn't bring that back, the whole world would have been doomed. Dottore would have won.
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising opportunity has presented itself to us. Let us not forget, What is crumbling is also precisely that which imprisons her.
So maybe there's a way we can, like, connect her to the Frost Moon then, instead of her being merged with the fake one?
Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to that broken jade token confirms that you can do what I envision.
Hey, Zhongli, I will do any plan you want.
However, while I had hoped to receive your assistance, this matter could have significant ramifications.
That's a price I'm willing to pay.
I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Tevat's secrets. Often, the deeper one's knowledge of such matters, the harder it becomes to extricate oneself from them.
Look, the Traveler already considers this place a home, so that's enough.
You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder, perhaps it is wrong for your fate to become too entangled with the fate of any one world.
Yeah, I already know a bunch of secrets. Already deeply connected to Tevat.
Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Liyue, you have had ample time to reflect on these matters, it would seem.
After the development in Nodcry, we've kind of seen Tevat as a home now. Yes, so tell me what we need to do.
Very well. The first secret I must reveal is that Zibai has long since passed away.
Oh.
The being within the Shadow Moon is merely one of the 3 deadly selves she severed before her death.
Really? Okay. So yeah, I'm guessing defending against the Celestial Nail is what killed her then. The being within the Shadow Moon is merely one of the 3 deadly selves she severed before her death. So maybe we have to connect all 3 then? Or bring them all together?
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is dead? Weren't you supposed to tell us how to fix this? Now it just seems even more impossible!
Please, remain calm, Paimon, and allow me to explain.
That always cooks.
The 3 deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the 3 vice-laden mortal selves to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, Zibai's 3 selves are more complicated in nature.
I would assume so.
Because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her 3 deadly selves.
Oh, okay, so is that what we were seeing in the trailer then? Because we saw like a bunch of her like selves and like the whole like jade shattering, that kind of thing. But in the moments before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her 3 deadly selves. So did someone do that as a form of punishment, or was it out of kindness in some way?
If we retrieve the 3 fragments of her soul, there is a chance we can restore her presence in the mortal realm.
Huge.
So that means we can bring her back to life?
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the 3 deadly selves.
I'm guessing I just met one of them.
Indeed. The being you encountered was Zibai's first deadly self, Ziju.
Ziju.
After Zibai's death, she ascended to the heavens and became one with the Shadow Moon.
Very cool.
The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zibai's true nature.
Okay. No, I want to read back the text. Why did you stop that? Good thing I wrote it down, but I still want to go back on it.
That said, because she is trapped within the Shadow Moon, we have no choice but to seek out the other 2 soul essences first. Then we can unite them as one.
Okay, so where are the other 2?
Her second deadly self is called Ziju. After Zibai's death, she fell into a slumber deep beneath the earth in what is now known as the Chasm.
Really? Very interesting. So I'm guessing back to the chasm we go.
The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Shuangling. She is the self that inherited most of Zibai's memories and wisdom.
Okay, so that one is the most important one in terms of lore.
The chasm? So, do we have to go there to find her?
We've got it fully explored.
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier. The one at the exhibition.
Okay, that makes it easier. Oh yeah, because it was found there, wasn't it?
It's possible. The return of the Frost Moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm alongside that batch of ancient artifacts.
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition! To investigate the artifacts!
Mm-hmm. Again, like Venti, on the surface, it seems like he's just doing stuff for the sake of it, but there's always a deeper meaning to it.
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped me.
Yeah, what about the last deadly self?
The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing, Zibai's shade. Thus she is the most free-spirited among the three.
So yeah, it does seem like she is connected to the 6 ritual jades, since Bai was used to honor the heavens, which would be the heavenly soul, Chong, which honors the earth, so that's the earth soul, and then the other 4 is like east, south, west, and north, which I guess that could be tied to the human soul, right?
She lent me her aid during the Archon War, 1,000 years ago. But later, as her powers waned, she retreated into the mountains.
Oh, it was one of her deadly selves that helped him during the Archon War.
I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most troublesome, so I shall take it upon myself to track her down.
That is fascinating, though.
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right? But where do we even start?
I mean, didn't Zhongli say she was on the... He sensed her presence on the Jade carriage?
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zibai was fond of mortals, and as the self who inherited most of her memories and wisdom, Ziju should be the same. It's possible she has possessed someone, and is meandering the bustling streets of Liyue Harbor as we speak.
I wonder who she's possessed. The one who went to the chasm and has gone a bit cuckoo.
Possess someone? Wait, are you thinking what Paimon's thinking, Traveler?
The customer who caused a scene at One Min restaurant.
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost?
Look at that, Hu Tao's always right.
Exactly! Lu Xiangxiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
Indeed we do.
Should still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so Baizhu gave her some calming medicine and told us to come back in 2 days. Do you think it could be her, Zhongli?
Probably.
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily influence mortal minds.
Alright, let's start our investigation there in 2 days.
A sound plan. Well, I should get started on my own investigation then.
I wish you luck, Zhongli.
You're leaving already?
I mean, time's ticking. Like, if a few days ago the shadow was enough to, like, block out the moon fully, and it's already down to that size, yeah, we don't have that much long left.
I must. Zichao went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down, and there's no guarantee, I should start sooner rather than later.
Sure.
But there's still so much you haven't told us. Like, who the White Horse Adeptus actually is, and how she died in the first place.
You know, that can come after we've secured her life, you know? That lore is important and all, but, you know, time's be a ticking. If the moon shadow goes, then we lose one of the deadly selves and we can't resurrect her. So, yeah, no, we gotta go.
Not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul.
Exactly. So yeah, that was out of kindness then. It wasn't a punishment. The only one I can think of is Eastroff, right? Since she's the daughter of time. It wouldn't be the first time the Shades have, you know, potentially broken the rules. Eastroff has already helped out us multiple times on the sly, so her helping Zibai definitely wouldn't surprise me. It seems like all the Shades have broken the rules at some point. Obviously, some of them seem to have gotten away with it than other Shades. Renova, for example, got heavily punished for helping out Natland and lending her power to Shipalonke. And the business that's going on with Ryan daughter and her being the Shade of Life, and then Eastroff doing all the things that she's done, yeah, those two have definitely broken rules. And then Asmodee doing her thing, which is definitely breaking the rules.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will follow. If not, speaking of them would be rather meaningless.
The one who preserved her soul essence, was it you?
It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside. Very well. I shall tell you.
He didn't say yes, so it definitely wasn't him. Go on. Eastroff. That's the only one I can think of, man.
It was the Avatar of Time.
God damn! The goat, man. The goat! Eastroff?
Ah. So you know of her existence.
God, it's so cool that they're just being mentioned more and more now.
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of Zibai's soul in the moment before her death. Only the power of time could be capable of such a thing.
Brother, I cannot wait to learn more about Eastroff, because the amount of time she's come in clutch is huge. She do be kinda cooking.
However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. In other words, you must exercise caution when seeking out Zibai.
I mean, we already know what time does. It erodes you, right? So yeah, how much time do we have?
On the night of Lantern Rite, countless Shao lanterns, and the wishes written upon them, will be released into the sky. I estimate that this event will trigger the Shadow Moon's collapse.
And that's when we'll fail.
When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open.
Oh, okay.
That is our moment to act. But also the moment where all could be lost.
Yeah. So we gotta get the other two before that happens. Because if not, we're screwed.
For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, Zibai's resurrection is hopeless.
Exactly. Understood.
As I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time, providing our efforts bear fruit.
Yeah, he's like, yo, Zibai can tell you all the long. That's her job.
Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.
Alright, end of Act 1, I'm guessing. Yep. The Realm of Clouds. Man, I'm just like so paranoid seeing the ending screens now, because I'm just like waiting for them to glitch out. But yeah, Zibai being split into 3 deadly selves, and one of them being the one that helped during the Archon War. The timelines, right? Because I guess I didn't really fully piece together the timeline, because if like she did defy the heavens around the War of the Funerary Flames, right? Then if she was just one person, she wouldn't have been able to help during the Archon War. I just never pieced that together in my mind. So yeah, that definitely explains how she showed up during the Archon War then.